Welcome back. I am Starlight Steampunk. In the previous video, I talked about the StarMesh body folders and their contents. I also introduced the StarMesh body HUD and went over the contents in the Setup tab. In this video, we will be going over the Makeup and Poses tab. So let's get started. Now we move on to the Makeup and Poses tab, where you have your cosmetics, poses, and animations. We will go over cosmetics first. First panel is eyeshadow eyeliner. We have made 10 different styles. I will click on this one and zoom on the face so we get a better look. I'm just going to click on them to show you the differences. From a subtle shade, simple, to more darker looks. You can set any one of these to your liking, of course. Here are the lipstick choices. There are 10 different shades to choose from plum to skin color. I will click on them so you can see. Here's a red tone. It's a pretty color. Set any one of these to your liking. But for myself, I prefer pink to match. Here are the eyebrows. We have 4 different shapes. Thick, thin, shaped, and then normal. And 4 different eyelashes. You have thin, dark, and light, and thick, dark, and light. And then the blush. Here are 4 different tones to enhance your cheekbones. And here is the hair base with 5 different hair colors. We are not using this currently as Stealthic does a very good job on their own hair base. I really like this hairstyle. Stealthic is really talented in their hair design. But when you do need to use a hair base, they're here to help you cover up those blank spaces you may have. Now, at the bottom we have the eye colors. Let me put her in pose so that she stays still and we can see the actual eye colors. Okay, so let's change them. Here is blue and brown, green, gray, and cat eyes. Then just above that is red eyes. 3 different levels of redness. You have dark red to clear. We will keep them clear for now. Now here is something interesting for you. Here's the left and right buttons. This is if you want 2 different color eyes. See, clicking the right and I change it to blue. So depending on how you feel, green and blue, you can have both, but I'll change mine back to green. Now here is the eye pose. By default, Second Life has your eyes wandering. But if you don't want them to, you turn the static on. And then choose from the round tabs where you want your eyes to look. This way, in the pictures you take, the eyes are actually looking where you want them to instead of wandering about, as they usually do. And then we have lip sync. You can turn it on, and when you're typing, the lips will move. So, and you turn it off, and your lips stop moving. Then we have the ankle lock. It's for when you have high heels. Sometimes in shoes or poses, it looks bent weird. So here you can lock them so they don't bend out of place. Then there's eye blinking on and off. And basic AO. You can turn it off, but everything is run on priority 1, so it's better if you should leave it on. So that is everything you know to start as far as the cosmetics go. Now, moving on to poses and animations. The eyes and mouth animations can work in tandem or separately. Let's take a look at a couple of eye animations. And then with the mouth animations, you can also work these in tandem. You can have one expression of your eye and one expression of your mouth, different moods. Like if you want to smile and have your mouth open just a little bit. This is kind of idea for when you're role playing. You can create whichever looks you want. And now you have your moods. There are 10 different moods to choose from, and they run continuously. But they cannot be mixed with the eyes and the mouth. You can choose to be normal, happy, sad, playful, whichever mood you want. Again, this is another good idea for role playing. Now you have your hand gestures. Now you have your hand gestures. Left and right hands work separately or in tandem. You can change to any hand gesture you want. There are 14 different gestures you can choose from. Pointing, double finger point, so you got a lot to choose from here. Here are the genital shapes. All pretty self-explanatory. So I will leave this to you to play with. But notice that if you need to, you can hide the mesh genital, which is very useful when using and bakes on mesh. Now over here in this is the RLV section. This only works if you have an RLV enabled. It is basically a small closet to put 8 favorite outfits in. We can talk a little more later about how to set the folders up and how to wear and remove in the conform body video that we will be making later. Next is the skin shine. This is just a simple preset for wet or oily looking skin. You can see how your skin looks when you're wet from the beach. Or you got your suntan oil on, freckles kind of give a sandy look. Now, if you look down at the bottom under genitals, you will see a Wi-Fi and lock symbol. The Wi-Fi symbol is basically used when other objects, scripts, that aren't owned by you but can interact with your body. When it is on, this can happen. But you can turn it off and other object scripts won't be able to interact with you. For instance, when you're role-playing, you can either let them interact or not interact with you. And then the lock symbol is to lock the settings for genitals. So when you lock them, it can't be changed. Even when you log out and log back in, these settings will remain the same till you unlock them. Okay, now we're going to go back up to the top to conform body. This is an add-on that you buy separately. It allows you to conform your body so that you may wear mesh clothes that aren't for Star Mesh Body. Right now, only the standard type has been released. So all the clothes you have for other mesh bodies that are close to default Second Life body will work with the conform body. Again, we will be doing another tutorial for the conform body so you understand completely how it works. In this video, we talked about the Makeup and Poses tab of the Star Mesh Body HUD. In the next video, we will be going over the Layers, Alpha, and Miscellaneous tabs. Looking forward to giving you more information about Star Mesh Body. I am Starlight Steampunk, and thank you for watching Star Mesh Body tutorials.